Hey guys, Steam Padilla here,
Sammy Boucher,
and we are Rotten Apple. Okay, tomorrow, me and this guy are gonna go see Avengers Endgame, dude. I am so excited for this!
Dude, me too!
Dude, I can't wait to see this epic battle between the Avengers and Thanos. Oh, yeah!
I know, right?
Yeah!
Awesome!
Yeah!
Yeah!
Yeah! Yeah! Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
Oh, dude, holy shit. What the hell is your problem? Yeah, we got carried away.
I'm sorry.
Me too.
Anywho.
Yeah.
We're going to see Endgame.
Yep, we are.
We are very excited.
We are indeed.
We're going to stay really calm so we don't do that little outburst again.
Yeah.
But anywho, we are very excited. Very excited. This is what we've been building up to since 2008. Motherfucker.
Exactly.
Oh, man. I think I might cry during the movie because a lot of emotional shit's gonna happen, and didn't think it would come to this.
I know. As if... we all saw Infinity War.
Mm-hmm.
How epic that was.
Mm-hmm. Let's see how that ended.
When I saw that, I honestly thought that was the finale, but apparently not, because Endgame is about to come out, which is the true finale, because we're going to see who wins in the epic fight between Iron Man and Thanos.
And possibly the Avengers. We don't want to give anything away. Maybe, because we haven't seen the movie yet, obviously, because we're going to go see it tomorrow.
Yeah.
So for this video, we're also going to be doing our own little theories of what will happen in the end of Endgame. For people who already seen it, don't spoil it for us, and don't say, "Oh no, this doesn't happen," or "Whoa, you gotta keep guessing." But we know we haven't seen the movie yet, so either you keep your mouth shut or shut the fuck up and get the fuck away.
Because we don't do spoilers.
Yeah, and we're not gonna spoil it for anyone else. But we're just doing theories. We don't know if this will happen or not, so don't come hating on us if it actually does. But we're just guessing. And have anything else to say before we start?
None that I can think of.
Okay, well, let's get started on our fan theories for Avengers Endgame.
Would you like to go first, sir?
Yes, sir, I would. Let's get started. So, here's my theory. It's a little bit odd, but we won't all see it coming, but in a way we will. This is for when they're on Titan. It starts when everyone takes a big old ship to Titan, somehow fitting all of them into Rocket's ship, and Rocket's ship. No, but I meant Rocket from Guardians of the Galaxy. Anyway, they finally see Thanos, who's waiting there for them. So he must have been there for a while. He must have known they were coming since he's got the Mind Stone, and he's got an army with him, an undead army of undead Titans, and he sends them to go after all of them. And the three amigos, Iron Man, Captain America, and Thor, are the only three together, and they go look for Thanos himself. They find him sitting there, probably set up for a trap, and maybe Thanos has something to say to them, and Tony has to settle something with them. Thanos says something like, "Why are you trying to fight me? I did you and your universe a favor by balancing the two, so we will all be safe. What more do you want? Why would you want to fight me?" Tony says, "Because you've taken a lot of innocent people, and I'm willing to fight to get those people back." And maybe Iron Man and Thanos give each other a deadly stare, talk a little bit more, and while that scene is cut, we see the Avengers fighting the Titans in the process to some sad but epic music, and we see deaths happening, whether it's the undead Titans or some of the heroes some of the surviving heroes who are fighting. We see deaths happen. It's emotional, and we see Tony and Thanos going up against him one more fight, and Cap and Thor join. They fight. The three amigos fight together, fighting Thanos, and somehow a portal comes out when Tony gets a hold of the stones or holds the gauntlet. He somehow gets them all back from the Soul Stone. All the dead people who died from Endgame or Infinity War, they all come out of the Soul Stone and from this portal. But I made a little addition. This might not happen, but it's a little extreme. But hear me out. Not just the people in Infinity War, but everyone who might have died in all the whole MCU, who might have died in the snap, whether they died in the snap or not, including people who died in other previous films. I'm including Yondu and Killmonger because why not? And when they all come out of the portal, they're all wearing gold versions of their suits. They all have an epic fight. They all fight together and stand with one another. Fight the fallen heroes come out and help fight the undead titans, while Thanos and Tony are fighting to death. And Tony finally says, enough of this. I'm going to use the stone on all of us, and it might be including him as well, including Tony as well. All the bad guys are gone, including both Thanos and Tony. Tony gets stuck in the Soul Stone, but it's for the best since he'll be the only good guy in the Soul Stone, and he'll be risking the lives. And in the end, they have a memorial for Tony Stark, and Stan Lee makes a big speech about how he was a big fan of these heroes and how he's gonna miss them. And in the end, Bucky and Steve go back to their own time. Thor and Valkyrie rebuild Asgard, and Hawkeye spends time with his family, and sadly Hulk and Natasha also died during the fight, and all the Guardians go back to where they came from. Nebula joins the Guardians, and everyone has a happy ending.
I think that Iron Man and Thanos fight it off, obviously. Thanos basically what he said on the battle part, Thanos summoning his own army, and everyone trapped in Soul Stone comes back, fights everyone, fights Thanos and the undead army, but the rest of the Avengers joining in, and when the whole fight is over, when Thanos and his army are dead, Iron Man does not survive and ends up dead, because I think that Iron Man is powerful. He really is, but I think that in this final battle, it will be a sacrifice. I think Iron Man will sacrifice his life to save the universe from extinction, basically.
Okay guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and don't take what we said to heart. What if this doesn't actually happen? Because we technically don't want the ending to happen that way. I don't want Tony to get stuck in the Soul Stone or possibly end up dying.
I don't want Iron Man to end up dead, but
especially Hulk and Natasha, because what the hell was I thinking with that?
Exactly.
I hope they don't die, because
these are just our thoughts.
Because these three would be most likely to die, but I hope they don't, because it's going to be hard to see them go. and I don't know, like I don't want to like spoil anything without having to see the goddamn movie.
Yeah. Again, these are just our thoughts.
So don't attack us, please. If we are right or somewhat right, please don't attack us.
Don't attack us.
Or better yet, don't watch this movie. We're gonna put that. We're gonna put that on the title of the video. So if you don't want to get possible spoilers without seeing the movie, that's what we're gonna put on the bottom.
Yeah. These are just our thoughts. This is just what we think will happen. Just because we think it will happen doesn't mean
it won't actually happen. Please don't take this to heart.
Because it might be different. Because what actually happens in the movie might be different from what Steven and I said.
Yeah, so the point is, we are excited to see this movie, and we've been building up to it for 11 years now, and we are finally going to see what happens to our heroes.
We've been waiting long enough. The wait is finally over.
Even though the movie came out today, and there's going to be not a lot of people, and we are going to see how epic this can get more than Infinity War. That's all I have to say. I don't want to somewhat spoil anything again without seeing the goddamn movie. I'm Stephen Padilla.
And I'm Sammy Boucher.
And this is Rotten Apple.
Thank you for watching.
Later on.